LSU, BYU. Tigers about a 2-touchdown favorite. What is becoming a de facto home game of sorts, unfortunately, because of the situation in southern Texas. Your thoughts about LSU and BYU?
So I really like BYU in this spot to cover a large spread. 16.5-point underdogs now. That line is only getting bigger because of the game moving to New Orleans. Very unfortunate circumstance going from Houston down to New Orleans now. Wish obviously the best for everyone in Houston. But I think BYU, look, when I get a team that's a 16.5-point underdog and they have the better quarterback in the game, I really like to side with those teams. Now, I don't know if BYU wins the game. Okay, athletically, LSU obviously superior really across the board. But if you look at BYU's track record against Power 5 teams, just a couple of years ago, they ran into a 4-game stretch against Nebraska, Boise State, UCLA, and Michigan. And the 1-2 of those, close loss to UCLA, and then blown out by Michigan at the end of that stretch. They have played these Power 5 teams close. They've done it really over the course of the last 6 or 7 seasons. They knocked off Oklahoma in a neutral site game several years ago in a season opener. So BYU is not afraid of LSU. They're not going to come in with wide eyes. I think people saw them struggle in that Portland State game, looking pretty vanilla, but I think that was their plan. I don't think that BYU's plan was to go into that game and really show LSU much of anything. I think the key in that opener was get through the game healthy, don't put a lot on tape that LSU can see, and I think this is the real season opener for BYU this weekend. I think LSU wins a close game. Look, the Tigers are 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 in September. So they have struggled early in the season in the last year and a half or so, and I think that BYU keeps this game really close. I would not be surprised at all if they pull off the upset, but I call for a close LSU win, 31-24 type deal. With Matt Canada taking over at offensive coordinator for LSU, I think he gets the wheels rolling. Maybe in the second half of that game, LSU finds a spark.